G'day and welcome back to the Ranless Sea. Last time round we did the Tale of the Noman's Child, which is a Mr. Sax story. Involved a bit of delivery and a bit of, blood magic, all the fun stuff. And right now we're about to go to the surface. For real this time. So first I'm just going to free up hold space by selling off a bunch of junk. Primarily this junk. Some of the other stuff maybe, but definitely the Scintillac. So, shops. We need to go to Wolfstack Exchange, I think. Please tell me I can sell Scintillac here. Please tell me I'm not stuck with Scintillac here. I'm stuck with Scintillac here. That is less than ideal. I'm gonna also buy a bunch of these. They don't take up space. Okay, now, I can't get rid of Scintillac here at all? Really? Find that surprising. Do I want to sell? I'll sell one of the fruit. Where can I sell Scintillac? Wolfstack. Oh, thanks for pointing that out. JLC. I feel like an idiot, but whatever. An idiot I may be, but I've got Scintillac. Okay. Now I need a bunch of fuel. So we're going to go with like 40. And we're going to take 10 supplies. Okay. Anything else that we need? We've got 93 in terms of hull capacity. What I'm thinking is we want to buy coffee. We're going to sell the wine. And we're going to buy all of the rest of our hull space with coffee. And that's it. Brass Embassy, no. Forgotten Quarter. Honey. I'm going to sell this. Shop. Honey. Down here. We're gonna do the Forgotten Quarter. On my way to the Forgotten Quarter. My revenge waits me there. I'll need honey to navigate the dreams. Can you lend me a barrel for the stuff and help me with the dreaming? I'll show my gratitude when the time comes. The prisoner's honey transport the dreamer's body as well as the mind. You walk beside the magician along a path lined with watchful black roses. The roses built this way, he says. Another of Parabola's servant peoples. It pleases me to use it against the kings of that place. Look, the light up ahead. When we wake, we'll know the way to the quarter. So, what is the magician's plan exactly? My enemy, he explains, roams the mirror marches at the edge of the parabola. He taps the wooden statue. I've baited this image with the sense of life. My enemy will enter and be ensnared, and then we can put its power to use, you and I. There's a possibility it will enter me. Quite a real possibility. Should that occur, I trust you will murder my stolen body and fling it in the sea. Okay. Give him what he needs to complete his plan. I'm so glad I got this. Okay. I didn't sell all the Scintillac. Where I go alone, but I must ask your help. I know you have already been a good friend to me, but this will be the last thing I ever ask of you. Perhaps not quite the last thing, if something else comes back wearing my body. You'll see me drowned, yes? Please. Okay, a hard victory. He's gone, as he told you. For 11 hours exactly. You wait in the old caravanserai at the quarter's edge. Blue lights flicker in the mist. An unlikely wind stirs your hair, and here he is. He staggers out of the mist. Blood trickles from his eyes, but he's smiling. An exhausted, desperate smile. He clasps your hand and leans on your shoulder all the way back. Okay. No longer have a genial magician. Share a toast with a satisfied magician. The magician will not speak precisely of what happened, but there, in the Forgotten Quarter, he proposes a toast to the ensnarement of serpents. Toast. You now have one of this, the satisfied magician. The magician is slower to smile than he was, but the smile, you think, is more sincere. He has no plans to leave the sea or your surface. I owe this victory to you, he says. He looks down at the serpent image to where it sits in his laps. Its wooden eyes seem to brim with furious desperation. And this will permit some partial repayment of my great debt to you. Speak to me later. Okay, so, if we speak to him now, he's an engineer. I have an idea. Serpentine. I will set my enemy at the heart of an engine. I will make him a beast of burden. But I'm going to need a dry dock and some money. 1,200 echoes. So, what we're going to do is we're actually going to sell one. No, we don't need to because of the consumption of the Scintillac. Excellent. So, now we talk to him again. Or maybe it's in London. Put your ship in dry dock. And then if we go to here, construct the Serpentine. The magician will supervise the work himself at night. Fuel efficient engine, 1800 power, increases both veils and hearts by 5. Sounds great to me. It's not quite as fast as our current engine, which is 2500, but, you know, more fuel efficient and still good enough. And then we can go to the Admiralty Yards, Caminus Yards, or Iron and Misery. And we can sell this for 2,500 echoes. So there we go. We now have a better engine. And, well, it's better in some ways. Not in all. And we also can buy 1 supplies. Bring us back up to 10. Okay. So that was all pretty swell. At some stage I should get a better mirror. I should get a mirror, in fact. But whatever. Not today. Not today. Today we're going to the surface. So we are a little slower, but we're more fuel efficient. We're going to use more food, but that'll be fine. So maybe we've got Naples, and then there's one other oh, Port Carnelian. So if she's not in Naples, whatever, big deal. Big whoop. So this may be a relatively short journey, but that's fine. We've had some stupid long ones. Yeah. I really should deliver that letter. It's just sitting there reminding me, taunting me. Okay, Camino Canal staging area. So first we're going to listen for surface gossip. One move, and we're going to gather info for report. Excellent. Now we're going to travel to the surface. We have no burning and yearning. And sure you're well stocked with supplies, or you may never return. And fuel. Coils of the earth. The engineers of the canal took advantage of the existing caves and passages where they could. In ancient times, this was a passage to the underworld, they say. But still, the labor must have been staggering. The story goes that the masters of the bazaar lent their arts and allies to the task. The surface nations played on the fact. Certainly some of the tunnels looked blasted or tunneled. Others looked dissolved. Stone pigs, the Stoker says. Stone pigs. And we lose a bunch of terror, which is really nice. The light. It's pretty. Avernus. The canal emerges in a little lake called Avernus. A warm breeze ruffles blue waters. You and your crew shelter like vampires from the light, with awnings, curtains, broad-brimmed hats, poplars, birdsong, the warmth of the Campanian sun. Let us go to Naples. The very last stretch of the canal runs overland, but to the bay by Bacali. Then it's an easy run down the Tyrrhenian coast into Naples, green and gold. The trees are as dusty green of old jade. The hills tawny as a lion. You're pale as milk, all of you. The crew splash in the canal when they can to cool themselves after the heat of the sun. It's not right up here, Bosun confides. Keep thinking gonna fall up, Mike, but it calms the heart to look at, don't it? So that, yeah, dramatically reduces our terror. Then we can spend time ashore, we can purchase fuel, it's not as cheap. We can share news below, which we're going to do. Disbelief and fascination. A silent empress in a shuttered palace, robed merchant princes in a spied bazaar, serpents hiding in mirrors. No one believes a word, but you get a lot of dinner invitations and a number of gifts. Your stories are serialized in the worst kind of magazine. A well-wisher sends you coal. And then buy a train ticket to Vienna. Parabola linen crumples in daylight. The mushroom wines underneath are not kindly received in wine shops of Italy and France. Prisoner's honey loses all its virtue, but in the coffee houses of Vienna, dark drop coffee is the new sensation. It's not so very far by train. You could travel by night. Vienna, Rome, Florence, Venice. The sleeping countryside curls around you under the night sky, so like and so unlike beneath. At Udine, things go wrong. You cut through Slovenia. Vienna, the station alive with soot and shouting. Station officials with their whistles and their official brass buttons. Let us establish a business relationship. The proud and glittering Café Ferstel has long been a center of intellectual life, but its coffee has deteriorated in quality. Offer a sample to the melancholic proprietor. The proprietor's sorrowful expression vanishes. His eyebrows bristle. Even his ears seem to pick up. My friend, this is extraordinary. What flavors do I detect? Cinnamon? Jasmine? Is that bat guano? The vitality is this substance. The energy. His enthusiasm dissipates abruptly. Yes, I suppose it'll do. I'll pay you 80 kronen, whatever that is in your peculiar subterranean currency, for every sack you bring me. Perhaps it'll do this poor old place some good. Anything's possible, I suppose. So there we go. So then we just basically dump all of our coffee on him for 2.5 grand. Not bad. So then, psst, friend, will you strike a favor? Strike a blow for freedom, will ya? Maybe. Okay. Let's do, yes, this. Got supplies for the work. Why not do a little bit of work for the liberation of the night? You're hard to find underneath, so hard. You'll be advancing our cause by months. Please, for freedom from all tyrants. Okay. That's all cool. Why can't I do the... Oh, it's Naples. Yeah. Maybe. Come on. Help maybe find... search for... Maybe's daughter. Search for her mother. They say she returns to the surface again and again. Parnassus, they say. Mongolia. But she always passes through here first. She was here last week, but... As you follow the daughter's stunned gaze, a woman in a lilac gown leans in the doorway of a draper's. Her features bear an unmistakable resemblance to your officer's. We should talk, she says to the daughter, quite calmly. The daughter assembles the rags of her composure with remarkable speed. Excuses, she says. You succeeded in learning about Maybe's mum. Okay. The daughter leaves with the woman in lilac. You see nothing of them for the rest of the night. But in the morning... The daughter returns, her eyes bright with purpose. Show me your tattoo. The gambit or the pirate poem marks. You mean this? Oh, so much pain, not love but loneliness. You could not cure it. I think you're a consolation. My mother would approve. Did you know she forged an alliance with the bazaar? That's how she came to learn the great science, the tattoos no one wears. We must return to London. Please, that's where we can Can we return to London? We must find Penstick, who watches the secret wicket gate of the bazaar. Sounds good. Speak with the tiger. That night you walk beside a river of serpents, through a green, fervid jungle, beneath an orange sun, in the company of a tiger. It watches you with wary, humorous eyes. I understand you've become involved with my daughter's intrigues. Well, you look like the sort who can take care of yourself, but let me repay you as best I may. The tiger tales. This cat walks in mirror marches, the edge of dream. Consequently, it sees many and curious things through mirrors. It shares them with you as you walk with it beside the writhing river. When you wake, you remember them clearly. So, a strategic information, memory of distant shore, and a secret. That's all cool. We can buy supplies fairly cheaply here, so might as well buy a bunch of them. Except that it's kind of tedious. And supplies are literally the cheapest they ever are. Because it turns out they ever are unless they're free. Turns out, you can grow a lot more easily things under the sun than elsewhere. Okay. Okay, now, let's get one more. Unfortunately, it's just kind of tedious. We could purchase, we could like carry cargoes around the Mediterranean, which could earn us some profit, but I don't care. Let's return to Avernus. Okay, now, fill our mirror catch box. Right, I was wondering about that. So it used to be you just hit this button and it would fill all of the boxes and everything would be fine. Unfortunately, I don't know what number I have of Burning and Yearning. Is there any way to check? How many boxes should I try to open, fill, whatever? The light is a wonder. Okay, I'm going to stop now. I mean, I would really like to know how many, like what number that is. Because I know that there is a number above which you should not go. Because then you kind of will have compulsion to open those boxes. And that is not healthy. Not healthy for anyone. What is it going to be though? Is it worth going for 5? Alright, I can close this, right? Nope, can't. Let's pick one. Gotta pick one. I do not like this, Sam, I am. 10 fuel and 2 supplies to return below. Until it starts referring to towers. Okay. Light is glory. Light fascinates. Light compels. Light draws you constantly. And we're out. Okay. Return below. This is like... gone. There was a woman in a purple dress. Really? Okay. Zayla's smile cautiously and ducked their heads when you asked what happened to Lady and Lilac. There must have been some sort of disagreement. If only you could remember the details. Okay. I don't quite know why that happened, but whatever. Listen for surface gossip? Yes. Okay. So, now we've got ourselves a bunch of boxes. Those boxes are going to be worth 400 each because we're just going to go up north. We're back to London. It's a fairly quick trip, but you know, they can't all be super long journeys. And that's probably the last time we're going to go up to the surface. It's interesting to have that limitation because I remember doing that surface run like a dozen times just after release. And it was where you basically went, yes, I would like enough money to do anything. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, it then was like, well, when it came to inheritance, does it matter if I don't have money? So, yeah. Okie dokie. Let's go to Quaker's Haven, or rather to Mutton Island. Why not? We're passing right by it. Still the same thing with the water. Chat to them and visit the hilltop. Times change. Why have they got rid of their well? It's true, the bricks were black with mold, and timbers were so rotten they looked like they'd give out when a bucket was drawn. They need to cap the hole with a steel plate? Why is one of the delicately carved circles and circles and circles? But at least one sensible change they've made, installing a number of benches at the hilltop. Hard though they may be, it's pleasant to be able to rest and look over town. Yeah, the boxes are contraband, but my veils is enough that I can deal with that problem fairly simply. let's eat it. Alrighty. Nearly there. And then once we're done in London today, I'm going to need to take another quick break. Because I got cats to feed. We'll be back like 5 minutes after that. Just clear or control goods? No. Talk our way out of a search? Yes. Set something aside? Yeah. Let's just talk our way out of the search. Why not? Of course, you two have corresponded under assumed names, but it's definitely her. She wouldn't dream of imputing such a learned individual as yourself. On the way. Okay. There we go. Hey. Yeah, let's agree to your request. You want us to go where? Polythreme. Whatever. Yes, here we go. A visit to the bazaar. I guess we'll do that next time, actually. So, until then, have a great day. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you spending the time and effort watching the videos I make. If you'd like to watch more, on the left there should be another video from this playlist. On the right there will be whatever YouTube recommends, and in the center there is a convenient subscribe button just in case you need it.